Okay, here we go for the 1600 boys is up next. This is the beginning of the Andres Arroyo show. He's trying for a double tonight in the distance. He already finished off his 740 4x8, which was the number 2 time in the country for the 4x8. He was the anchor leg on that team, but his first race tonight in the 1600 is going to be joined by Lars Benner, Michael Babinet, Brian Martinez, Connor Ferrantino, Fabian Delgado, Billy Anguish, Nicholas Bauer, Anderson Charles, Keith Devins, Andres Arroyo, Edward Romero, Peter Licari, Salvador Medrano, Nick Diaz, Angelo Serna, and John Droughty. Now I expect there's a couple of 800 guys in here. Anderson Charles from John Leonard has come in with a 153 800. He's running the Open 800 later tonight. And then Edward Romero also has run a 152 800. He's in this race. He's running the Open 800. So I'm betting they may take this pace out a little quicker. Andres last week, he won the 1600 relative ease, where he had to just run about a 216 first 800 in that race and then coasted in. I don't think he's going to have it that easy tonight with some of those speed guys in there, but we're going to see. So this should be good. Arroyo has a best time of 4:11 this year. I know Anderson Charles in the region last week had a 4:20.88, and Edward Romero, he's coming in. He's run a 4:20 1600 before, so I think those probably will. And Billy Anguish is running a 4:16. I've got a feeling that this probably will turn into probably a 4-man race with probably Arroyo. If he's anywhere around the lead going the last 200 meters, we've seen what he can do in the last 200. So this should be fun to watch. So. But this should go out a little faster than typical. And they're off.
Got just one off.
Sure enough, there goes Anderson Charles.
Leading this, we've got Lars
Benner. To an early lead from John Leonard. He's taking it out hard. I'll be curious to see how much he wants to set that pace out there. He does the same thing in the 800. He likes to go out fast. So. Let's see if the pack goes with him. You don't want him too far ahead. There's Andres Arroyo now. I think he realizes that he doesn't want him to get too far out of sight. He's Anderson Charles was not pushed in his 4:20 last week, so he's definitely got some speed too. So right now it's Anderson Charles and Andres Arroyo, and then the pack behind him. This should be a pretty quick first lap. We've got 55, 56, 57. He's running this like an 800. That's a 60-second first lap. Andres Arroyo just doesn't look at him take a peek at his watch. I think he's even surprised that it's going out this hard. This will be interesting to see if Anderson Charles tries to keep that pace up or try to save himself for that 800. But he may just be out there to push the pace on Andres. But we'll see. Here comes Andres up on him. It's those two, but you know they're keeping this race honest. There's no question about that. Anytime you do a 60-second first lap in a 1600, whew. And here comes Arroyo up on Anderson Charles. Those two in the pack. We'll see, if that pack tries to stick with those guys. It's going to be a quick 800. They're just at 159, 2,
This is Andres Arroyo and Anderson Charles.
So they're going around at 205. Okay, so they did that second lap 6 much slower. So. Now let's see if Anderson Charles tries to play that. He's going to try to get right back around Arroyo. He's got a little wind on his back there in that back stretch, so we'll see.
Sandra Kachuku.
And back to third, fourth. Here comes Billy Anguish. Billy Anguish probably doesn't want to be left out of this rodeo, so he's probably going to come up. He's in fourth right now. Connor Ferrantino fifth. Here comes Peter Licari up on Anguish too.
Crystal Sparling.
So here we go. It's Anderson Charles and Andres Arroyo, though, sharing the lead up there. Looks like Anderson Charles is trying to pick it back up again.
Justice Donald.
It's gonna be fun to watch, I think. You know, Charles doesn't get a lot of publicity coming from South Florida, but he is a heck of a runner.
Lauren Paradis.
He was Ryan Pickering's teammate on a
In third for
Leonard
Doug
the
Phillips.
last few
Gianna
years.
Daniels.
And they both put up some pretty spectacular times. So coming to the last,
Today's
come down to the
runner-up
last
is a
lap.
11.68 for Boyd Anderson.
309,
Tyler Davis
310.
White.
312 to 313.
And your 2012
There's Connor Ferrantino as a
FHSAA
sophomore
Class
coming
4
up in the
state
third.
champion.
That's kind of surprising.
with a time of
Billy Atkins
11.63 for Boyd Anderson and Shayla Sanders.
But this is Anderson Charles and Andres Arroyo. This could be fun. I got a feeling that Andres is probably more, with having the more distance base, will probably, and with his kick, will probably out-kick Anderson Charles, but Charles is making a game of it. He's not giving up an inch. We'll see what happens coming down here to the backstretch, but it's those two. Charles and Arroyo. There we go. Oh, and here goes Arroyo. There goes Arroyo.
This is Arroyo. And Charles.
Arroyo and Charles. I think Charles just said, you know what? I got the 800 color.
Andres Arroyo.
But Arroyo, here comes Arroyo. 409, 410,
This is Arroyo.
411,
Charles.
413, 414. And
Charles,
Anderson Charles,
417.
417. So that was a nice,
Ferrantino.
that was a good run of
421.
Ferrantino in third. That's a good time for him. So 414 for Andres Arroyo in his first shot at it. Anderson Charles will be back later for the 800, but 417. Great race.